Hey guys, Josh here again to answer some more of your questions on veganism. Narrowed it down to five, so we'll start with that one. Number five. Ahim's a vegan asked you, what are your views on sugar? As far as I'm concerned, I don't eat much sugar and I don't use it in my cooking either. But as far as I know, refined sugar is refined with bone char, so you can't be having that. So I think the only sugar that is vegan friendly is raw sugar, sorry. Um, but I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But that I know that's what Shane uses, so I think that's the vegan friendly option. Number four, Red Leopard 92 asked you, as another fellow South Aussie, where are your favourite places to eat out? That depends if I'm looking for a completely vegan restaurant. If not, I go to Miso or Vegetarian Garden to get their laksa because they're my two favourite places. If you're just looking for another good place to go, is Ming's Palace on Goodger Street. Um, Pretty much any Asian restaurant. I love Asian food. Number three, Anonymous asked you, please don't take this in offense. Please don't take this in offense. Please, with all due respect, if a snake bit you, would you accept the medicine to save your life, even if it's from a snake they had to forcefully take the venom from? That snake had to suffer because the people had to grip its head. Would you accept it or just cut off the limb? That comes under self-defense, which every animal is able to use. If you were to start attacking a cow, for instance, I'm sure a cow would defend itself. If I was in the woods and got attacked by a bear, I wouldn't hesitate to attack the bear back. That's the same with medicines and using anti-venom and all that kind of stuff. It comes to self-defense. So if that one animal unfortunately had to be mistreated for my personal gain, so through that one animal going through mistreatment to me saving as many animals as I will for the rest of my life, I think it's not really a fair trade, but it's kind of justifiable. So yeah, that comes under self-defense. Number two, Finding Peace Within Me asked you, when did you decide to go vegan and what made you want to do it? I've been vegan for almost 2 years now. I was vegetarian when I was growing up off and on because I cared about animals. Um, and so I didn't use that, and I always thought that I'd never go vegan. And then one day my friend just sent me the link to, he's not a vegan, and he sent me the link to the Gary Yourofsky video, and I watched that and I went vegan overnight. And I got rid of all my non-vegan products. I gave all my non-vegan food away. Um, I haven't looked back since. Not at all. That's what made me want to do it. I love animals, always claimed to love animals. So that's my deal. And the last one, number one, I I am a hostage to my own humanity, asked you. Hi, I remember you listing this before, but it wasn't in your fact. I was wondering all the vegan sources for B12. Um, B12 is obviously destroyed by heat. You can find it in barley, beans, dulse grain, pretty much all grains, I think. Concord grapes, kelp, mustard greens, plums, prunes, all seeds, I think, soy, sprouts, wheat germ, wheatgrass, and eat lots of unwashed organic fruits and vegetables as well, because you gain it from your soil. And as much raw food as you can as well, because B12 is destroyed by heat. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's my 5 questions. If you got any more, don't hesitate to put them in the comment box below, and like and subscribe and all that general YouTube user knick-knack. Yeah, and that concludes our broadcast day. Click.